Today, I put in a resignation to my corporate job of 14 years. When I was 20 years old, I jumped into the world of corporate, and 26 years later, here I am. I built a long corporate career, managed to get a good position. It looked perfect on paper. So why would somebody want to walk away from that? During COVID, I didn't have to travel as much as I had to, and I really started to think about my life. I asked myself, do I want to be doing this for the next 10 years, 20 years? And the answer was no. I did have that fear of starting over, losing all the great relationships that I had, and it did feel really hard to let go. But I had to. At that point, I was on my 20th year, and I really needed to make a change. So when I started to think about what are some of the other industry of businesses where I can leverage my sales skill, I came across real estate. Unlike corporate meetings where you're protected with the shield of your company on both sides, realtors are the ones that are going into somebody's house, getting into somebody's life, doing really tough negotiations. I thought it would be a great challenge in a different field to test my skills, and I was also passionate about helping somebody making one of their largest decisions in their lives. So the first thing I started doing is building my emergency fund, reducing expenses, meeting more people, doing some lead generation activities. In the last 4.5 years, I've been working as a part-time realtor, but I never really thought of it as a part-time job because I knew I was going to make this my long-term goals. Every client and every transaction that I got to touch, I've really learned a lot from it, and I really put my heart into it. And I think I'm ready to commit myself into it. So I'm starting this podcast as I realized that there's so many men and women just on the same boat transitioning their career, either from corporate or something else into another career. Some are simply changing careers, some are starting businesses, and some are pursuing their dreams that they put off for years. So if in case you're thinking about the same, I hope this podcast will be inspirational and helps you making a decision on your next move. Please follow along as I have a lot of great stories to share.